Welcome back to the big show. Townspeople is proud to announce the return from the HeART. It's the 4th annual community art installation dedicated to uplifting women in San Diego who are living with HIV. Here to tell us more about it is the executive director, Melissa Peterman. Melissa, welcome to the big show.
Good morning.
Tell us about Townspeople. Let's set the stage there.
Sure. We are in our 41st year of operation and have been focused on getting folks who are medically vulnerable, historically people living with HIV/AIDS, into permanent housing and then helping them to stay housed, since that's the best medicine.
How big of a population are we talking about that are dealing with HIV right now here in San Diego?
It's smaller than it used to be, which is great.
Right.
And that's what we want.
Right.
So we've been working really hard. The County of San Diego does an amazing job sort of building awareness and helping people understand the risks of contracting HIV, how you contract HIV, and really anyone is susceptible to that.
We were talking off camera back when Magic Johnson's news came out, and you know, the movie Philadelphia and all that. I mean, it was a death sentence.
Yeah.
When you heard HIV
Yep.
in the doctor's office. Now that's not the case.
Yeah.
What's changed in that 50 years or 40 years?
Medical advancements. I mean, science is incredible, and thank goodness that we've been able to invest continuously into new medicines and treatments that are helping people live longer, so that now you have people living with HIV who are dying of old age.
There you go. Which is that's progress.
Yeah.
It's still sexually transmitted disease or needles. What's the most common way of contracting?
Sexually transmitted.
And for women, that can just be heterosexual sex, right?
Yes, exactly. And it's a lot of folks don't assume that they could be susceptible because they're having. As a woman, you're having sex with a man, you're like, nope, yeah, I'm good. But it's really important to always think about protection, and yeah.
Fair enough. So, but all right. So those are the bases we want to cover. Tell us about From the HeART.
Yes.
HeART.
Yes.
Capitalized HRT.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
I think because so many women are often underlooked as a population that's affected by HIV. A lot of times we think of men, which they are overwhelmingly the majority of folks who are impacted by HIV. Doesn't mean that women aren't, and that we shouldn't spend some time like helping them feel recognized, feel seen, feel supported.
So how does the art installation do that?
Yeah, so we ask community members to create messages of support, love, care that we then display in our windows. And so as we have folks who are coming into the office to meet with staff, people who are walking by our offices, driving by, like they are met with messages of support, care, love, and that's what we want. We want people to recognize that there's help for them and that people care about what happens to them.
I would assume that part of that diagnosis is feeling very alone.
Yes.
And that would hurt in your recovery. I think if you feel loved and the mental aspect of it,
yeah,
it helps the physical aspect. Or am I making stuff up?
No, you're not. I think some of it sort of feels so like small, to like, what difference does making a heart out of paper,
Right.
But it is those small like acts of kindness that can really make a difference, where people come to our office and they're like, wow, like hundreds of San Diegans made this so that I know that someone's got my back, someone's watching out for me.
Someone cares. All right, we have to wrap this up. Tell people who are watching this where they can learn more, and what's the call to action? What do we want them to do before Monday?
Yes, so townspeople.org. You can visit that. We've got a template that you can download, decorate it. You can mail it in to our office, drop it off. Monday 23rd, but we'll accept them beyond that and add them as they come. But it would be great to get them by Monday.
All right. I will put this up on our social media platforms. Thank you so much for rolling in. Stay dry.
Thank you. Yes.
And I wish you great success.
Thank you.
From the HeART.
Yes. HeART. Yeah.
HeART. Do I have that right?
Yeah.
All right. We'll be right back with more Good Morning San Diego.